pivot. Right, right, left, pivot. So this is the idea behind getting that double leg, okay? Ready? You have really kind of three options if you want to do a leg takedown. Number one is I just tackle him, just like I'm in football. He's ready. I'm thinking I got to hit him in the waist, and I start to run him, and I hit him, and I take him down. Nothing wrong with that. Totally legit. It's a football tackle. Anybody ever seen that on the football field? Anybody ever do that on the football field? All right. It's a football tackle. Pretty legit. There are some downfalls, pros and cons of each one of these. The problem is, I want to be low, and I want to have good posture when I make the takedown, as opposed to running in and hitting him here. If I go to hit him, he puts his hands in his chest on my back, and then he drops his feet all the way out. I'm going to get squashed. I'm going to be in the sprawl position. So, the football tackle has that major downfall. I want to do football tackle. He's going to kick his feet out so I can't get the legs, drop all his weight on my back. My face should hit the ground, right? So I run in to hit him, he drops out, and I go down. Does that make sense why we aren't necessarily going to do a football tackle? Single leg. So, right before the sport, Jiu-Jitsu world kind of took hold with points and referees and all that, you can kick, and you can punch, right? We used to kick to the leg, and his body would do that very thing. I can sit down, I can make this hit, and I can take him. That's still legit self-defense. You don't have to hit him with that. You can hit him with this if you want to. However it is that you want to create that intrigue. See a lot of wrestlers, right? They'll do kind of some of this and they'll test the water for a minute. But when you shoot, you need to be here, down low, in the penetrating step. You gotta be able to hit him, okay? Super slow motion. Essentially, I'm hitting him. I'm striking him with the shoulder in the hip, the top of the thigh, and we're gonna hold that leg. Does it make sense? Sure. So, somebody's gonna do this. This is a big X. This is wrong. Okay? Now, if you do get to the leg, you do lift it up, you can take them down. That's not the single leg. Right? That's running up, grabbing the leg, and trying to dump the guy. It's crude, it's ugly, sometimes it does work. When I run in and I grab his leg, he kicks the leg back, squashes me down, sprawls. And I'm in big trouble. Let's not do that. I come in, I entangle the leg, he tries to sprawl. No problem, I own him, right? And I can just easily take him down. So, can we do the single leg? Yes, sir. You only have a few seconds. You want to do this part of our warm-up. Instead of doing a whole bunch of other exercises. Option 2. Some of us do not want to get low. Fair enough. As soon as we start doing this, we're thinking, oh, my back, my leg, my knee, everything hurts. I don't want to get so low. Some of us are hammering down hard like this, thinking, I got him down, but now I can't get up because my knees are no longer working. I get it. Totally legit. This is your option. Leg assisted single leg. Okay? Very similar in approach. I'm going to come in this way. When I get him here, I'm going to hit him high in his body, and then I'm going to use this leg to entangle. Then I drop and I ride him to the ground. You may end up in half guard if you can't escape quickly. Now again, much like the football tackle where I'm going to run and I'm going to hit him and I'm going to try to lift him, right? We're not going to make a lift, but we are going to penetrate, we're going to hit him. And then we're going to, our knees will take less impact because we're going to be a little higher on the body. I'm going to come in and I'm going to hit him just like this. Does that make sense? So you don't have to go all the way down. That's your bailout. You don't want to do single leg the regular way, which I love. This one is very good. Bam, I hit. Walk him up. I've got control of the leg. Ready for a leg attack. This one, super good, right? I might even clear his hand one way or the other. I might go to the head, right? I might still attack to the knee. But when I hit him here. Boom! Hook that foot. All right? Some people are going to call this minor outer reach as well. Go! Right. You must know As an instructor, you must know what you're going to. What's the next point? This is a lift. So I could have picked Josh, because I'm going to lift. It would have been awesome. I could pick Mr. Fountain. He's bigger. I would have to work harder. Lyndon's pretty good size. So kind of think about that. You know, we're not always going to try to lift and dump the biggest guy. That would be difficult. All right. So when I go to move in this way, right, instead of entangling here, I'm going to make the lift, turn, and drop. Okay? Lift, turn, and drop. Single leg, watch. Entangle, drive. Leg assisted single leg. A little bit higher. Hit, entangle, drive. Lift. Here, watch my head. Entangle, lift. Turn, drive. Do you see how I turn him out of my way? If you don't, he will go for the guard.
Are we supposed to do now?
Yes.
I don't think anyone can carry you.
I bet I can carry you. I bet Tance can carry you. Brent can carry you. We'll work it out. By the way, let's say that you want to do the technique, but you just did leg day. Anybody do leg day today? You go, let me think. Caitlin, come here. You're sitting there thinking, I just did leg day, but I want to work the technique. She gets in her position. You're thinking, okay, I got to get in. Down, down. I bump her. This foot gets into the up position, and I lift. And then I drop onto her head without a whole lot of stress because she's lighter. Why not practice with somebody lighter if you're tired or you got, you know, back pain, leg pain, whatever. Do it! Go! I only let you do it 2 times on purpose. Who likes lifting somebody else completely off the ground? How many times can you do that before you get tired? 3 to 5. And then you're like, okay, I need a break. So let's talk about some of these particulars. What do you think? Let's go this way. All right? Pretend that I am absolutely covered on the front of my shirt in Velcro, and so is he. In order for that Velcro to happen, I got to be close. This is the hand that makes it stick. I got to grab his waist. I got to lift him with this hand. I don't need this hand, so to speak. All right. See, a lot of you guys going like this, and you're thinking, I got to pick him up, and all the space is here, and you're going, rah! You're trying to pick him up with your hands. It's hard. Even though I'm reasonably strong for an old dude, I'm using just my biceps, a little bit of the back. I just want to use my legs, in spite of it being leg day. All right? So, when I go in like this, I hit here, I bump him, and I go to make the step. I'm going to look up. Now watch this hand. I'm going to lift him with one hand. How do I do that? Am I that strong? Yes. This is your turning hand, but I'm using my legs. The posture. Watch the posture. This is very hard for me to do it the other way, but I go here, and then I go like this. See how I'm, look at my back. See the space? I'm going, trying to lift him. Okay? I'm just not very strong in that posture. When I hit him hard, this becomes easy. Okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like without somebody to lift. Cover my head. Penetrating step. Bump. Tie him up here. Now watch. Lift. Dump. Right? Lift. Dump. This forward motion is how you get him up. If you try to do it slow, now you're doing a lunge with 160 pounds or whoever your partner is. This is a hard lunge. But when you go like this, you can drive with that energy, okay? Give it a try. Go, go, go. Hamza's like, I don't know, man, maybe.
I mean, we just have to live, but not the proper technique.
Agreed. We'll get the technique. So, I'm not going to do the whole system. Who understands where the power range is in every joint? From the 90 degree and below, it's almost impossible to extend the joint. So if I'm low, this is super hard. Once you get to 90, you get more strength. But once you get about 75% up, this is easy. Okay? So Jeremy's, by the way, Jeremy will tell you he jumps and he can levitate, which means this is easy for me. But I'm just going to give you an idea. If I stick him to me, and I'm not in the 90 degrees down here, and I hug him, I can lift him. If I can lift him, I can get this leg up and I can dump him. Does it make sense? Who thought he levitated? Be honest. Joel's like he levitated. Thanks, brother. Try again. Stick, bump, lift that head, drive. And if the leg gets in the way, I've seen a couple of you guys do this. If the leg gets in the way, wait to turn him. I go here. Some of you guys are doing this, and you're grabbing the leg, you're pulling it right in your way. You're like, crap, I can't get up. The leg is in my way. When I go in, I'm hit him. See that's between my legs? Then I turn him. Then I drop him. And then I move to do whatever I want to do. Sir, don't let the leg get in your way. 2 more times each person. Go. Of course, we understand, well, why in the world would I need to know this anyways if I can do other throws, right? So, sir, or linen. I could use you more.
Better black.
I understand. Black does, I think the black does have a good look. But the contrast for the camera particularly.
Yeah.
All right. So we're fighting, right? And I'm a little low, and he sees the opportunity to make guillotine. He moves in. And I'm like, crap, right? We know what this looks like, right? Here's the thing. The key to the guillotine is that when he starts cranking, he lifts me by my neck, and he rolls my back. Okay? The defense for the guillotine is to be in this position. He goes to lift, and I make straight so that he can't lift me and curl me into that position. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold that thought. We're not there yet. All right? So I'm here. I'm a little bit low. He goes to guillotine me, right? And I lift. And I dump. Does that make sense? It should be no different than I put my finger on a rifle trigger. I pull the trigger, the bullet comes out immediately. It's not like pull the trigger and then wait 2, 3, 4, bullet comes later. The minute he goes for guillotine, I lift and I drop. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Now, because I'm in the up position, I'm lifting with my back and my neck this way. That protects me from being choked. If I do this, he starts to choke me, and I try to lift here, he's going to choke me out. I have to be 1 step ahead of him. In, look up. Does this look familiar? Step, lift, dump. All right. Try from the guillotine position once or twice, and then we'll move on. Go. Lots of options. Who's seeing how this kind of all ties together with the very first piece, which is this penetrating step? Or with this piece, or head up and lifting, right? See how that one kind of ties together? All right. I go in to make single leg this way, right? And he tries to guillotine me here. I hold, I lift, and now I've got fireman's carry. Does that make sense? So that one's right there. Okay? Likewise, any of these times that I get him, I got to decide when he lands, what am I going to do with him? Okay? So let's kind of think about my single leg here. I've got a small knee bar here. Okay? With the leg assist. I single leg here. I pull it down. Right? I come up. I've got either calf crush or I've got knee bar. Calf crush is going to be under. Knee bar is going to be over. And so forth. Does that make sense?
Sure, sir.
We didn't get to this one today because it was, we've about run out of time, but knee down, mirror side, knee down, double leg. Okay? And double leg, I can now choose which leg I want. Okay? You're going to make the lift in a similar fashion. Hit here, push, step through, lift, dump. Here's a nice toe hold. Okay? From that position, I can sit back and drop into heel hook to this position. Right? I can underhook calf crush here, or I can calf crush here, which hurts even worse. Can we do it?
Sure.
You have 20 minutes. Here is the mission. Get with your partner. Look for a single leg, a double leg, a lift. Get them to the ground. Look for a leg attack if you can see a leg attack. Can we do it? If not, move to a good position, finish the fight, reset. Go. Yes. Too early, buddy.